Welcome back to Coinfrontation. As you can see it today, we will talk about Jasmy and we'll have some Jasmy updates. I'm happy to be back. I was on holidays, as some of you may know. I had COVID afterwards, so that's why it took a little bit longer until I'm back. I had also a lot to do at work, so yeah, it was a little bit crazy time. That's why sorry that there were not more videos. In the future, there will be more frequent updates about Jasmy, about other cryptocurrencies, so stay tuned. Of course, we start today with the disclaimer. This is not financial advice. Please do always your own research. To help you with that, I will leave all of the links that I used to make this video in the description down below, so check them out. And today the updates are very, very interesting and will finally silence all of the fudders and haters of the Jasmy project. At least I think so. Probably it won't, but at least many other people will understand that there's actually value in the project. Some people, you can never change their mind, so let's be it how it is. What I'm talking today about is actually the new webpage that came live on the main Jasmy webpage, jasmy.co.jp. In the description, you'll find a link to it. It's actually a little bit weird. I mean, the webpage is made from marketing perspective very nicely. It's a little bit hidden. You can only get it over the banner, not over the menu. And of course, as always, it's only in Japanese available. I translated it with a browser. It's okay translation. Sometimes it's a little bit, yeah, you have to think about what they might mean with that. Yeah, webpage is nice. There's also now purchase possible. There's a free trial possible of the software. They have a starting price, so have currently for lower fee you can get the software. General, I think also the pricing is quite okay, but we will go later into that. First of all, they introduce the 3 different main features of the software, which I think are very interesting. And it really shows that they were working together with companies to develop the concept and to get the software ready. It really shows because there are a lot of like small little features that could be easily overlooked, but would help a lot companies in this situation. So we will look into this. There's first of all the drive recorder, which I think is a very good system, especially for the purpose. In case you don't know, I did a couple of videos about the Secure PC, so I will link them here. Check them out if you're not sure what Secure PC, Jasmy Secure PC is. But in general, in short, it's a software, computer software, pre-installed on laptops. Jasmy has a cooperation with Value. This is well known by now, and they sell these PCs. And basically, it's for workers who work from home and companies who want to control their workers, want to have an overview what they're doing, want to give them access to specific information, things like that. So how it works, it is pre-installed of the laptop. The worker gets the laptop, and then while he or she is in working hours, it basically connects to this Jasmy ecosystem and allows different operations. One of the features is a drive recorder, which allows basically managers to have a general overview of what was done on the laptops. So how often was clicked, how often the mouse was moved, how many things were typed on the keyboard, general information about the computer, how much was stored, which apps were actually looked at, also which web pages were visited could be part of that, and then to gain some general information, business information out of this to be able to manage the workers more efficiently. That's basically the idea behind that drive recorder. Then the next part is the ghost drive. I think this is a very clever feature they have implemented because corporate espionage and stealing of information of corporation is a big problem. There's a lot of news, at least in Europe. It was a couple of months ago a big topic. And they have implemented what they call the ghost drive. We go also to the webpage, of course, again in Japanese. What the ghost drive is basically part of your hard drive or a separate hard drive, which is hidden from the user. So basically it just shows a C drive, but there is actually a second hidden drive, which is just seen and decrypted when there is some kind of authentication has happened. That could be, for example, the laptop is connected to a company VPN, and through this connection it basically allows the access to this ghost drive, or you have to enter a code or a barcode or whatever. So there could be different options, but yeah, it basically hides the drive. It encrypts the drive when it's not in use, which is good, because if the laptop is stolen, then nobody can access, stolen or lost, nobody can actually access the information on this drive. That means on this part, on this ghost drive, there could be information stored. For example, if you're in customer relation, customer support, some projects that you work currently for the customer on, some files they have sent you, maybe some general information about previous talks you had with the customer, things like this could be stored there and would be secure from others accessing it, even though it is on the computer that the user is having with them. So a very good feature, very clever feature. And then the last of these features is the remote handling, which is also very interesting because that allows to basically make some changes on the PC, allow the manager to access and help for example, the employee. They're working on some project, they don't know how to go further. So the administrator or the manager can remotely connect to the computer, to the ghost drive or whatever, and can help them, can make changes of settings. So you have like a new responsibility, so they can change what you can access with the computer, things like this. And this can all be done remotely, so nobody has to actually go physically to the laptop and make some changes. This is basically what this remote handling allows. So I think very good features, and it definitely shows that they're working with big companies that have call centers, that have a lot of workers, that have to be administered, that have to be managed. So this is very good tool set for these kind of corporations. And then there's a good video, it's in Japanese, I will play it not now, go to the webpage, check it out yourself. Pricing is also very reasonable. For example, here for a 5-people team, this recalculated to US dollars is something like 40, a little bit under 40 US dollars. That's actually quite reasonable per month for such a system. This would be 150 for like 12 people, and this is, I don't know, a lot of people, a big company, and this would be something like, I think it was like $500 or something like this per month. It's very reasonable cost. There is also currently a trial price, so if you want to test out the software, then it's basically a little bit more than half price currently available. So really good offer currently, and I think it's also a clever move because a lot of companies will at least want to try out the system. So yeah, that's about the Secure PC system, and that also directly connects with the next thing we want to talk about. I actually made a video a short while ago where I asked, is JasmyCoin actually a fan token? I did this during my holidays where I didn't do that deep research. Now I read a little bit more into and checked it. No, it's not, but still the video, you will find it up in the corner. So check it out. But what the JasmyCoin actually is, what is the clever thing about this scheme which you see here, which was posted, I think, yeah, end of June already, so a while ago, by Jasmy Leak, and then was reposted by Hara. The tweets in the description down below, you will find them, of course. It looks a bit different than what they were posting actually before, or what was initially announced in the white paper. We will go in one of these Jasmy Leak links. I have it actually. Let me check, and what here it is. So basically, in the initial white paper, it was like this, that the JasmyCoin was used to basically fuel the full ecosystem. So basically, the trade of data, the exchange of data, the generation of data, all was basically driven by exchanging the JasmyCoin. So that means if you want to buy user data from some kind of user group within this, from another company, from private users, whatever. You are basically doing this in exchanging for JasmyCoin. The downside of that is, because JasmyCoin is also a crypto exchange traded cryptocurrency, is of course the heavy volatility. As we have seen, unfortunately, over the last months, unfortunately even also in the wrong direction, the volatility went. Yeah, it's not good, but both directions can be bad for companies who are interacting in the system, because they want to have some kind of security, some kind of knowledge what a specific amount or a specific kind of data will actually cost them also over the future, to be able to build a business around that, right? So this is, I think, what they have implemented. I'm not yet fully sure how the scheme is actually working, but from what I was reading from tweets about the DDCoin, I guess Data Democracy Coin it's called, it is kind of a stable coin, the DDCoin, it seems, and that seems to replace JasmyCoin within the ecosystem. So the fuel of the ecosystem will be the DDCoin that will be used basically to exchange for different kind of information, data sets, whatever, will be the DDCoin, which seems to be a stable coin. That means this is a more fixed value. You know what you get when you pay a certain amount with the DDCoin, which is much better for businesses that operate in that system, because they have more certainty about the price and are not so exposed to the volatility of the JasmyCoin. However, as I understand it, you can then exchange the DDCoin for JasmyCoin, or the JasmyCoin for DDCoin, and like this, for example, earn DDCoin in the Jasmy ecosystem by offering some kind of services there, sell your data, sell already like worked on data, some kind of data analytics, whatever it is, and then exchange it for JasmyCoin, sell it on exchange, and earn money like that. I think this is very clever, because it protects the ecosystem from the volatility of the cryptocurrency, but also allows benefit as well as pieces of the ecosystems, or the businesses who run the ecosystem, as well as investors who have bought and invested in JasmyCoin, because basically both sides of the equation raise the value of JasmyCoin. Utilization raises the need for DDCoin, which in exchange also raises the need for JasmyCoin. And when there's more DDCoin, there will be also more selling and buying of Jasmy. So both will increase the value of Jasmy, and also the amount of Jasmy that will be traded. So I think it's a very good scheme. 100% I have not yet understood it. I also will tell you that, but I'm still researching deeper into this. There's also other videos about this. I think we're getting closer to the truth. As always with Jasmy, it's a little bit foggy. Information is partially only available in Japanese, partially not at all. So it's a little bit difficult to put the puzzle together, but it seems clearer and clearer every time we get some information. And I think by now we can be sure that Hara is sharing truthful information. The Jasmy leak seems also mostly reflect the information that also Jasmy gives. There are, of course, some special Twitter accounts which are a little bit shady, I think. They put out information to push Jasmy sometimes, or to pull it down. There are others as well who post shady information, so you have to be a little bit careful with that. But I would say that Hara and Jasmy Leak seems to be trustworthy accounts, and more information that comes out from this direction shows better and better how it actually works. I think it's very good. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, then please leave a like down below. I would be also very happy if you would consider to subscribe to the channel. As I said, more content, no promises, but I will at least make a video a week. I will try more, but I cannot promise that. I have also a day job, so I will see how that will go. Join me also on my social media. You will find it down below. Discuss with me in the discussion section. Yeah, and See you next time. Bye.